Hey, friends and paisanos, you're listening to WKTA, where we only talk about things that don't matter. Speaking of gambling in Pokemon, so this is the new game corner, right? You go inside, it looks all sparkly and shit. It has the same music, but inside the building, there's a deceiving atmosphere. See those two guys? They're up to no good. They got purple rims and they're really bad. This is Mr. Game. Show me how you play and make my heart pound with excitement. Alright, so they took out slot machines. They took out the roulette thing or whatever. And they put this shit in. Look at this shit. It's like... Okay, you can't see actually. Well, I guess look at the rules. Okay, Voltorb Flip. Oh my god. What I thought about how this game worked is different. It's basically Minesweeper, but on a smaller scale. Yeah, so you pick those numbers, and you can mark which ones are might be the Voltorb, and if as soon as you get one Voltorb, it's game over, just like regular Minesweeper, I guess. But the game is actually over when you get all the 2s and 3s. Like, if you still get 1s, if there's still one to get, then it's just over. So, you get Voltorb Flip, right? What makes the board easy is that you can, sometimes there's 0 on the line, and across that way, you can be like, well, there's no Voltorb, so I'm just gonna hit them all. And, next, you can use the memo to mark Voltorbs, right? What the fuck? Okay. Now, I'm trying to use deductive... This game requires, like, tons of deductive reasoning, which is fine, but it's too punishing to be fun. I didn't mean to do that one. Will you let me mark? Okay. Okay, so I'm still in mark mode. I didn't mean to do that one. Now, I cleared the first row, or this row. I'm gonna see which ones might have the Voltorb in it. So, I'm not very good at this. I need trial and error to be good at this. But the game is over as soon as you get one Voltorb. So, let's just fuck this, you know? I'd rather just do the slot machines. It's not real money. Why would they take it out? It doesn't lead to anything. It doesn't even, did it even prove that it led to real gambling? Also, it was contained. Like, you didn't need this to play the game. It's really easy to not get addicted to this because of how just not, like, big those slot machines were anyway. Also, it didn't contribute to gambling because you could just buy the money and then get by the prizes. Like, nobody even played the slot machines. They just bought the money because you can do that in that game. Okay. Now I'm actually just adding up the numbers here. Actually, I didn't actually notice that. So, going by the numbers, that means there's 2 3s in here. Or it must be a 3, a 1, and a 2 down this way. Same for this way. I'm also looking at where they intersect. So I think one is there. And I think one could be here. And there isn't one there. So for this one... Okay, if this is correct, then... Okay, then those two are... Oh, well, okay, never mind. Also, you didn't get any of the coins that you earned during that. So, but if you clear one board, then you get to move on to level 2. See, the first time I played, I got a pathetic amount of coins. I got 36. But if you clear one board, you go on to level 2, which makes you get more coins. But in that same playthrough, you still lose one after one Voltorb. It's too unforgiving to make it not at least a little bit fun to play. So, and like we've seen before, if I leave the room, I come back at level 1, you have to do that whole thing over again. Like, you can't, it doesn't let you stay getting a steady amount of like prizes or whatever. That's fine. So that's the game. See, now look at the prizes. This guy lets you get Pokemon, and it's just Abra, Shansuru, and Dratini. Nothing cool. And this guy lets you get TMs, but look at how much they are. Can you imagine playing for this long to get that many coins? Just to get Ice Beam and Flamethrower? And Thunderbolt is so fucking much. It's just not worth it. And you can't even buy the coins to get the prizes from those guys. Like, conclusion, it just sucks, and it's just awful. Okay. Now, I actually do want Sudowoodo. So, because I've never used Sudowoodo, and I do need like a physical guy that isn't Arbok, that can hit flying types and ice types. 2 weaknesses of Bayleaf, so I think he'd be pretty good as a candidate for the rules of my playthrough. I already saved, I need to save. Okay, Sudowoodo. There's an odd tree, the squirt bottle? Yes. The odd tree doesn't like the squirt bottle. The odd tree turned into a monster. Oh no! Boo-dee-doo. Okay. So we got a weird dancing tree, and I'm gonna poison you. What do you mean it missed? Low kick. Leaf Face is pretty in general. Okay, speaking of, I uploaded my thumbnail drawing to Instagram, and my caption was, "Oh, so you choose a Chikorita grass type? What's wrong with you?" And like this Chikorita Instagram blog commented, "What's wrong with you?" And that comment got a bunch of upvotes, and it was pretty embarrassing. Not really. The Chikorita line still sucks. I don't care what anybody says. Wait a minute. I mean, it's just bad. I think it is just bad. It doesn't have dual typing. Its move pool is poo poo stinky wee wee. It doesn't have good egg moves. Like, you know? I'm actually being the rival in this game about it. It's weak and I don't want it. So, get out of my face, Leaf Face. I'm only using it. Oh, you stole my reflect. That's right. Alright. I don't have very many Pokeballs, so I hope this works. Oh, come on. It probably needs to get in the yellow. I don't have any more like stall moves. Let's do one more thing. Sudowoodo is probably bad, but whatever, man. It ain't about whether Pokemon's good or bad. It's about friendship.
Friendship. What is friendship? Unlovable. Unlovable.
Unlovable. That's what Chikorita is, in my opinion. Okay, Pokeball, poison in the yellow. Let's go, Pokemon Pikachu and Eevee. Jesus Christ! He's gonna die before I can get him. Well, this is your last chance, Sorodo. You can go with the flow, or you can die like a hoe. Yeah, got Sorodo. The imitation Pokemon. It disguises itself as a brick to trick people into brick. It hates brick, so it will disappear if it starts a brick. It's also really small. Ekans is bigger than Usuru. It's supposed to be a tree. How could anyone get fooled by a 3-foot tree? I don't understand Pokemon anymore. That was fun. Oh, you just sat there watching? Okay, you were watching. At the berry pots. Oh yeah, this had a better berry, like, item. Like, you could just put them on yourself and they would grow inside. You didn't have to visit, like, berry patches all the time. And that was a good idea. I think they did it. It's kind of the same way, but better. And, oh shit, we're poisoned. Wait, why am I poisoned? Oh, that's the guy I got. Let's see. Sassy? Why do I keep getting sassy Pokemon? Okay. Well, its special defense is bad anyway. So, I think that's fine. How strong is Rock Throw? 50? Nah, son. You don't want that. You don't want Rock Throw. I'm just gonna let you die. Speaking of awful garbage Pokemon, look who it is. It's Ladybug. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with that Pokemon, but you know what? For the sake of learning new things, there's Ladybug. I forgot to name it. That's okay. What's going on this side? Oh, a Hyper Potion. Okay, that's fine. That's fine by me. They don't fate anymore. It's supposed to be like a bad thing when they get like poisoned. Who else is poisoned? Oh, I keep picking up all these poison Pokemon. Lonely Nature. Like, look at that. What am I supposed to do with that? Yeah, it has high special defense. It has like 0 defense anyway, so I guess that little boost in attack is probably good. But I don't know what to do with it. Its move pool is probably bad. It's probably good at just Swords Dancing out with, and then Swords Dancing out with Baton Pass. So I don't know. In Pokemon, it's really easy to not be attached to the thing you have anymore, and I don't know why. Okay, Tori and Till are time to kill. Leaf Face and Shoot. I'm not talking about anything. I don't know why. I can't think of anything to talk about. It's too. I feel like it's too late in the video to start talking about something. Something important anyway. Favorite villain. Okay, favorite villain. I think Getsis is the best villain because of how over the top he is. He's like a fucking like ancient king guy. I don't even know if he's ancient. I just know that he once was part of a kingdom in Pokemon. I didn't even know kingdoms were in Pokemon, but that game establishes that there was once a kingdom in Pokemon, and he's pretty much Scar. He was trying to like use, not even Scar, but he was trying to use N to like do this thing so he could eventually take over through him. That's pretty big. Also, he called N a freak, and then he fused 2 dragon types together and made Super Dragon, and then he said, "Fuck you, I'm evil," and I think he's pretty good. Lysander is dumb. He's just some guy who wants everything to be beautiful in an irrational way. Like, I hate everything that's ugly. I want everything to be pretty and fashionable and cool. Like, yeah, okay, whatever. These guys are up to no good. There's a bunch of special walls. And I don't think that's very fun to deal with. Okay, so Getsus, then Giovanni is my second best one. He's just like the ultimate mobster within Pokemon. He's like pretty badass. He came back twice, or he came back once in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Technically this game, but you need like a Celebi to activate the event and everything. So who cares? Also, people keep thinking he killed himself in this game. It's like, no, he jumped down the waterfall. Yeah, and he fucking swam away. He didn't die. I never got that. Why people think that. And also he comes back in Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, so don't even give me that shit. That he died. Okay. Who else? Aqua, Team Archie and Maxie. They're the only ones who learn the error of their ways. And that's cool, but they don't have like staying power as villains in my mind. Like Lysander goes crazy, but he doesn't learn. He doesn't like have remorse or anything. Like the whole thing about Archie and Maxie is that they both see how foolish they were, and then they're like, you know what? We did something fucking stupid. We're sorry. And then they open their nipple flaps and they just start rubbing their nipples, going, "We're so sorry." Who was phone? Oh, Cyrus. Cyrus is. I like that he's also an insane man, but he's the only insane man. Like his whole team doesn't even know what he's doing, and that can be cool, but it's not like he twisted a bunch of minds of other people and made them do what he wants. Like his own team is like, dude, why are you putting yourself in the distortion world? And he's like, no, I want to be alone with Giratina. This is the only place that I can identify with. Like, whatever. I don't have a revive, so it looks like Wooper is dead for now. Also, no one's leveling up. Like, experience is tougher to get through, or tougher to get, I would say. I think it's because they're a bunch of weaker Pokemon. Now, Guzma is... Okay, I guess he was not the only one to realize the errors his ways. But Guzma's role was like kind of washed away by the Team Aether Foundation, who I also think is cool, just because they're not designed to look evil. They're supposed to look like they're helping you, but they are evil, and that's a cool, like, it was a cool change of pace from having an obvious evil team like Team Skull, but then having a different like faction actually be the main villain. But then Guzma gets the shaft, so I don't know. It's not. I feel bad for Guzma because him as a villain is not very good. Lusamine is a better villain because not only is she really the evil teams in that game, it's because like Lily also thinks she's a bad mom. Like she's bad on 2 accounts, and that's different too. It took some time, but Giovanni is revealed as being a bad leader, or a bad dad. I mean, because for leaving, what's his name, Silver, or whoever his name is, to like die or something. Bill Nye, weird guy. Science Pokemon rules. I do think the whole Team Rainbow Rocket thing was a little underwhelming. Like, he gets the past versions of. Wait, can you headbutt these like autumn trees? Oh, I guess nothing happens. And it's a weird reveal that Pokemon is a multiverse. Because like with the wormholes, it can potentially bring back the past versions of characters. Like Archie in that game looks different from the remake Archie, which you think would have the same continuity, right? It's Usain. I forgot Usain was a guy. He's anagram of Suicune for some reason, and he doesn't even get Suicune. It's kind of tragic. I wish he got Suicune and you could fight him. Eradicate! Eradicate! But in Team Rainbow Rocket, it was kind of cool to hear everyone's like updated battle theme. I think Lysander has the best one. Like Getsus, it didn't even have Black 2 and White 2 Getsus. It just had regular old Getsus from the first iteration. I don't know. Anyway, villains, my top 3. Getsus. And then Team Aether. Wait, who did I say my second was? I forgot already. Getsus, Team Aether, and then who? Who else? Oh, okay. Getsus, Giovanni, Team Aether is my top 3 Pokemon villains. Those other guys, they can't deny that they suck.